Hey guys, George at SoundTraxx here. This week we're going to talk about our Blunami, and we're going to talk about use in DCC as well as the Bluetooth control from your app. So let's get started. Now when it comes to our Blunami, now we've talked a lot about control of the decoder using the app on your iPad or your iPhone. But you can actually use this using regular DCC control. So now today I actually have in front of me the NCE power cab that we've actually been using just for track power. But today we're going to go ahead and show you how to use it using the simple DCC, just like your Blunami 2. So essentially this is a Blunami 2 decoder, but with the added benefit of also being able to control it through the app. So right now we have our locomotive sitting here. On there it's address 3. We can blow our whistle, ring our bell, and all the settings that we make in our decoder are still accessible through the same CVs. So for example, we're going to go ahead and change the air horn using CV number 120. We're just going to pick a random number, and now you can hear that air horn has changed. So again, it's following all of the same DCC protocols using the DCC command like the Blunami 2. So we're going to go ahead and start this diesel engine up, and while it's going through its startup process, like I said, you have a complete full Blunami 2. So all the features and benefits of the Blunami 2 are actually built into the Blunami. You don't sacrifice anything, you actually gain more. So when I'm running the locomotive, I can still run it on DCC. So I'm running the locomotive forward, blowing our horn, ringing our bell, and same thing. We can go backwards, forwards, make all of our settings. But now when you want to gain control of it using your app, you can simply open the app. So on our screen here, we're going to go ahead and hit Blunami. Now when the Blunami app opens up, you'll see that our locomotive pulls right up and it connects to the locomotive. Now I haven't started running the locomotive, so I still have my DCC control. But now when I want to open up and control the locomotive, we'll go ahead and get into the control settings. Now I'm going to use the app to run my locomotive. Now when I try to use the DCC system, you'll notice that I no longer have control. And that's because the app has taken over. So now the decoder is simply using the track power for power. It's no longer following the DCC command. Now we can run our locomotive, we can go forward, we can go backwards, everything we want to do, and we've even talked about the side pull-out menus. Now let's say for example you're done running it with the app and you want to go back to DCC. Well, the DCC signals are being ignored. So in order to go back to full DCC control, we're going to exit out of the app. We're going to go ahead and close the app. Now we just rock the locomotive so that it takes power away from the decoder for a second or so and reapply track power. And once the decoder reboots itself up, now it's no longer following the app. Now I'm back to my DCC control. So I have my forward and reverse commands just like I had before we connected to the app. So now you can do this process again. You can actually regain control, opening up the app and connecting to the locomotive. So the advantage here is that you can actually run your Blunami equipped locomotive on a DCC track along with your other DCC based locomotives. So if you have other Blunami 2s on your layout and you want to consist them together, the locomotives will perform and behave exactly the same way. It's only now when you want to have the added benefit of the app that you'll need to have the app dialed up and ready to go. So now when I'm running my locomotive back on my DCC or with DCC to begin with. Now as I mentioned, I can consist this with any Blunami 2 decoder equipped locomotives as you run on the layout. And realistically with any other brand equipped locomotives as well, using the traditional advanced consist using your DCC system. You won't know the difference. Now the challenge is that your other decoders that are not Bluetooth equipped, such as the Blunami 2 or other brands, you cannot control them directly with the app. So once you consist your locomotives on your DCC layout, I would recommend you stay running on your DCC layout. Now it's only when you have a Blunami equipped consist that you'll be able to run them as a consist through the app. Now, for more information, please visit our website at SoundTraxx.com. Be sure to check out our steam and diesel and electric users guides on Blunami today.